How's it going, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another brand new video. Now, I have to apologize for the lack of uploads in the past several days. I was grinding the ratings and it went quite well. I was calibrated at 3.266 ratings. I actually calibrated on that point, and in 3 days I actually went up and went to 5,000 points. That is quite nice, that is quite dandy, and the reason why I went this fucking low with my rating points was just the fact that I had so much shit teams when I was calibrating. Like, imagine this. You are a Scorpion G, and you're trying to go to the, you know, the south spot, like the north spawn of the Castilla, you know, that big mountain, and just imagine that a T-2065 follows you and blocks you from, pushes you off the fucking cliff. That is outright outlandish. Number one, you're supposed to be in the front line, T-2065. I don't understand why you're following me. Number two, what the fuck are you doing here? Go out and fire at people. What? So, yeah, eventually I managed to do 5,000 in case of like 3 battles. Grind around 2,000 points. That is quite nice. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of what I've been doing. I did 105 battles in tier 9. 63 M6CO. I would highly suggest take the 3-shot gun. Waffentrigger is one of the best tanks outright I've played in ratings. And also, fuck you, T30, for your shitty dispersion, because I hate my guts for you. You're a great tank to play as a heavy, but your reverse speed fucking sucks. Number two, your mother dispersion shows that you're more accurate than a Waffentrigger, but you're behaving worse than a fucking T110E5. So but I fucking love you too. Anyways, we're not talking about ratings right now. That might be for another video. Today we're going to talk about the St Emil. Now, I'm going to talk about this tank when we go to battle. Just take my glasses off for Ladies and gentlemen, I just stopped recording because the game was going really intense, and it was quite sad to see it ending up as a defeat. But you know what? It is what it is. Our dead team did quite bad. I did quite decent, and it wasn't really that terrible. I could have won, but I just got outran by a lot of things. So let's just watch the replay, and I'm going to give you a little bit of explanation regarding the tank. Now, this tank is some of the weirdest, one of the weirdest tanks that you can possibly find inside World of Tanks Splits. Why? Because there are some things that are really terrible about the tank regarding its mobility, regarding its gun and its armor. Not only that, but there are some things that are good about the tank as well, regarding its mobility, armor, and gun. First things first, the tank's mobility is not really that bad. Although the acceleration might be lacking and the top speed may not be suitable for the tank, although it kind of makes sense. But the traverse speed, the traverse speed overall is really decent, and it prevents medium tanks to flank you around. If you have a teammate around you, it would have been. It's not going to be that much of a terrible experience. The traverse speed is really good, and as you can see, this is the traverse speed, and that's the gun arc. The gun arc is extremely limited on this tank, and if you can, as you can see, it has a corridor. It's like a corridor type of thing. And you really need to be careful with the snap firing, and you need to precisely aim, because the dispersion is around 330, and the aiming time is really decent. Overall, the mobility is not really as terrible as you might think, but we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll show you how the mobility actually is. And as you can see, the mobility is, the acceleration is meh, but whatever. When we take a look at the gun, it's kind of weird because the gun is unusual, just like its mobility. If you take a look at it on your right side of your screen, you can actually see that you have 2 types of shells instead of 3. So what basically you have is an armor piercing, a normal one, not a premium one, and of course you have a high explosive shells, a normal one, not a premium one. So you don't have a premium shell. So what basically happens is that sometimes you press the 3 key, and what happens is that You thought that you switched to HE, but you basically don't. What you have to do is that you have to press the 2 key in order to switch to HEs. That is quite it feels like if United States is going to have a psychological warfare against you or something, or Germany or whatever. But what basically this tank is that by the way, did I mention that this tank has terrifying gun depression? 15 degrees. If you would have gone under $5 billion of debt, if you went out and saw your grandpa roasting you because you have no goddamn life whatsoever and you're going to end up in jail and no one is going to look around you, even your family members, guess what? You're not going to be as depressed as this tank, because this tank has legit 15 degrees of gun depression. This is really amazing when you want to peek out in unusual places and unexpected places for you to actually land a shot on the enemy team. That is quite amazing. However, this comes at a price. The gun elevation, I'm going to put it on the screen right now. The gun elevation is not really that great. But as you can see, the gun depression actually allowed me for some sick shots. Just like the M6A21 experimental one as you saw. This, the AMX-13-15-7 is dead. But yeah, the gun's reload time, the gun's DPM, the gun's damage per shot. The gun is 12.8 centimeters, and it's a nice gun to play around with. The armor-piercing one actually deals around, let's just say, 460 damage. The HE shell causes around 600 damage. That is quite nice. It's really good. It's really impressive for a tier 7 tank. Gun elevation, gun depression is really impressive. As you can see, we ended up as an ace, 4.5 thousand damage, and of course 4.5k damage with 3 kills. That's an ace, a quite depressing ace, but who really cares anyways? Everything about this game is fucking depressing. But yeah, let's go for another battle. That ace that I shown you, if you noticed at the end of the battle, I had only 5 shells remaining. So you need to aim precisely if you actually want to win a battle. Because one, your tank is a little bit, has like some type of a derpy accuracy, and you need to be careful. Plus, why the fuck do you have 18 shells? Shouldn't this be even more? Like, 18 fucking shells, like... if you can count there. Wait, let me just okay, you see the gun elevation? It's not really that good. Use your gun depression at its best. Also the reverse speed is not really that bad. I mean, 12 kph in tier 7 is nice. If you're don't be too aggressive with this tank, please. Just if you can't snipe with the tank, because the tank doesn't have a lot of armor, and if you face up against 152mm guns, they can easily penetrate your frontal armor with high explosive shells, because they have over 90 to 100 millimeters of HE pen. Tanks like Smashers, SU-152, I see you scared in base. I apologize for the burp I did earlier. But yeah, the armor is not as bad as you might imagine. It can sustain a lot of HE shells, except for the side and the rear. Jesus Christ, 20 millimeters? Like, 20 millimeters of side armor is obviously not enough. The rear is even worse, and trust me, the only reliable part that you can see is the frontal armor. Now, as you can see, it's a little bit troll. If they hit the gun mantlet, they can and they can't penetrate you at the same time, because the armor is a little bit sussy and troll. Like, it has 70 millimeters of frontal armor. It is enough for you to sustain, for you to cover yourself from the common high explosive shells coming out of tanks like, for example, SU-100 or Nashorn or VK-28. Instead of getting HE'd left and right, you're not gonna have a lot of issues. This is the armor. The side and the rear are really weak, but the frontal armor is quite nice. Specifically when it comes to the gun mantlet, that thing can help as well. Let me just... Hello. How are you doing, baby? But yeah, overall, it's a nice tank to play. No, you fucking asshole. Come on. But it's a nice tank to play around with. I really have to get used to the fact that the HE shows the 2 key. Jesus Christ. But yeah, it's a nice tank. If you want to grind it out, it's quite nice. It's going to be a pain in the ass at the start when you're trying to grind it. And rightfully so, because the gun is a 105 millimeters, the stock gun. And you're going to deal like 310 damage. It's not that bad, don't get me wrong. But the thing is that you need to get used to stock grinding. So this VKC, what the fuck are you doing? You see? This is the reason why I outright love this tank. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a fucking second. You see okay, I really don't have a med kit. I need to camp like a pussy right now. Who the fuck is that? Okay. Switching to high explosive because that's your basic right. This is the... Hey! Nay. Mr. President, you're not going to shoot me in the side, do ya? Of course you... Yeah, KV, GG. Oh, fucking of course, GG, man. Come on. What the fuck are you doing? Attack! I can't simply go out and attack, my man. That is not the basic thing to do. The only thing I fear is the ST-100 on nice. Okay, so we have to hold our position right here. You see? Eat my fucking nose. Fuck you. Yeah, as you can see, the gun arc... What the fuck? Jesus Christ, kids are annoying. But yeah, the gun arc is really limited. As you saw, I was really lucky with that snapfire. That VK-28 was about to run away, but thankfully, the dispersion of the tank was good enough, and the aim time was good enough, and the traverse speed was good enough for me to actually do some snapfiring. Now let's try some camping exercise in our beautiful map, Dead Rail. A map that prevents my wife to get derailed. Fucking hell. I ruined my joke by saying derailed. But yeah, whatever. This tank is really suitable for this map, and the reason is that if you aim precisely... God, can this kid shut? But yeah, overall, it's not a bad tank if you know what you're doing, and if you understand the way that the tank works. Always aim, always stay at the back, because this tank has no armor. If you get flanked, you're fucked. Specifically on the side. Side has weak armor. The mobility is mediocre, as I said 100,000 times in this video. The gun depression is amazing, so use it wisely. With great power comes great responsibility, and some fucking random ass bullshit Marvel quote or something like that. And also, I think the AP pin is around 260 millimeters. So I don't think you need a premium round anyways. Just in case, yeah. Damage per shot is nice. Everything is nice about this tank. Well, not everything, obviously. But yeah, the camo rating is decent. It's not really that terrible. SDA-1. Okay, one shot in. Now enjoy your beautiful experience. Sit back, grab a drink, and just yoink everybody in the ass. Just like this poor schmuck. You see, if you aim your shots, long range, you can work with it. I kind of don't like it when our team is, when the enemy team cap 2 bases and our team is sitting ducks. I mean, I wonder fucking what, I'm camping like a pussy, but what can I do? Go to the front line and get flanked? Fuck no. Ooh, okay. That was impressive. 3, 2, well, yeah, I'm kind of fucked. Oh my fucking god. How the hell did you... Critical engine up my ass, and the ammo rack is... Yeah, my ammo rack is toast. Yeah, there's a high chance that I might die, and of course the Scorpion G yoinks my ass from approximately 250 meters away, or 300, who the hell really gives a crap. But yeah, it's not a bad tank, and we're going to switch up to the end of the battle right now. Well, yeah, that battle was an outright disaster. We're gonna go for a final battle and see if we can do something. We can do much better. Obviously, we got an St Emil on the enemy team as well. So yeah, let's just hope that. Why the hell do I have these cooldown boosters enabled? Jesus. But yeah, we're gonna camp like a pussy comput. I'm not doing it anyway. So we're gonna hold our position right here, probably praying for that VK 30.01D to pass. I love how the whole team is spread around the map, and like 2 heavies going base C and 4 people going base A. What? Come on, dude, pick a side, stick together. What the fuck? Now you guys went to that side. What the fuck are you gonna do? Of course you're gonna go out and fucking die. That's the best thing you do. You can do at least. Okay, so as you can see, the VK-45 is shut down our M6, following Churchill 7 pretty soon. Don't worry about it. But yeah, overall, this tank's mobility is, you see, this is a situation where I have to run, and I need a really good mobility to run away. As you can see, 30 kph. Fuck! Move team! Yeah, cheap rage quitting like a fucking bitch. Despite the fact that you just totally decided to go to the other direction. Opposite direction of the enemy team. Russia. Hell yeah, baby. It's even compatible with the German tanks. God bless you, skill. Right now, we can come here, use our allies as an advantage, and farm more damage. Because even if it's 2 enemy tanks and 2 allies tanks lost, we can still, 1, farm damage, 2, win this battle as well. If we can... You see the gun depression? Does your STB do this shit? Of course not. Your STB fucking sucks. I mean, I gotta say, if it had your hydropneumatic suspension, it would probably do the same. But, hey, kurva, nah. See, this situation is where it comes to play. The gun elevation fucking sucks. You need to be compatible with the terrain. And oh my god, I just missed a shot. Terrible reaction time by me. Unsynced, to be precise. Okay, let me see. Oi. Hello there, Habibi. What are you doing, baby? And oh my god, VK-30 just shut down a beautiful smasher. 1. Too bad. We're gonna probably, if the M7 Yo is not going to be cheeky and rush us in, we might as well get this kill. Piss off, you fucking twat. You have to rush me right now. Fuck off. Oh, come on, lad. What are you doing? Ow. Okay. Yeah, the Stair WT is trying his best to... Look at this gun depression. Does this tank even care that it's on this ledge? Does your IS-7 even get... Like, why am I even comparing this to a tier 10 tank? I'm terribly sorry. I just need to farm. There we go. Decent amount of damage. As you can see, I had 13 AP shells. Now I only had 5. I used all of them for maximum usage, and I did 2,000 damage, 3 kills the second class, and I ended up as the second because obviously smashers and shit. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please make sure to like and subscribe if you actually enjoyed the video, and if you want to see more videos like this. There's a possible chance, there's a high chance that I might actually review the T54 lightweight tomorrow. I really don't have it right now, but fucking hell, I will buy it and I will try it out. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and see you all very soon. Peace out, my...